So we will offer prayers and then we will start the class. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostude Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So today's class is on the killing of two demons in Vrindavan, namely Shakatasura and Trinavarta. So we have about 30 minutes to cover this topic. So the demons in Vrindavan Leela. So Vrindavan is the land of devotees and cows, devotees of Krishna. And how did demons come there? What is their purpose? And what do they represent? So our acharyas, especially Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in his Chaitanya Shikshamrita and Krishna Samhita, two books, which was again a compilation from the Sandarbhas and also from the Samhitas, especially Garga Samhita, have explained through those books what do these demons represent. They represent an anartha. Anartha means an unwanted, undesirable thing. And they represent an anartha in the heart. And these anarthas prevent our progress in Krishna Bhakti. So to develop love for the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, one has to get rid of these anarthas. So in the last session, where we covered this topic of demons in Vrindavan Leela, we covered the first demon Sri Krishna killed, named Putana. So Putana, Puta means pure or pious. Na means not, so not pious. Putana means not pious. And so the first demon, or rather demoness, Krishna killed was Putana. And Putana represents the fake guru or pseudo-gurus. In spiritual life, one of the critical requirement is to take shelter of a bona fide guru who will guide us. Just like if you want to get an education, you go to a bona fide school. And if you happen to enroll in a fake university, pseudo-university, then the education that you get is not of any value. So in spiritual life also, Krishna says in the Gita, Tadvidi panipatena pariprasnena sevaya Upadekshantite jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha, that one must approach a bona fide spiritual master. The Manduka Upanishad also says, Tad vidim saguram eva bigachet samitpani srotriyam brahmanishtham. So one must approach a bona fide spiritual master, and Putana represents the fake guru. So there are many pseudo gurus who preach some philosophy which are not according to scriptures. Their own mental speculation they will advertise as philosophy. And due to their charismatic nature, they may get a lot of followers also. But they do not take us closer to Krishna. In fact, quite the opposite happens. And inside, we have a fake guru as well. And which is that fake guru? That is the mind. So the mind will tell lot of things. That you can do this, and then you will be happy, or you can engage in this activity, you will be happy. In this way, the mind keeps dreaming up various things. And the person runs after the dictations of the mind, and he becomes thoroughly frustrated. So, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, this Putana, especially the Putana represents this fake guru who Krishna kills first, so that the devotee can make progress in his devotional life. So, when Parikshit Maharaj hears the pastime or the narration of Putanavad, he becomes very, very interested. His attraction to Krishna, especially the childhood pastimes of Krishna, becomes very, very enhanced. So he says, Shri Rajovacha, yena avatarena, Bhagavan Haririshwaraha, Karoti Karna Ramyani, Manojnani cha nah Prabho. He says, yena avatarena, that so far you have described so many avatars of Lord Krishna. You have described Varaha avatar, Narasimha avatar, even Lord Ram's avatar was described. But he says, what is this that you have described? That it is so wonderful, attractive, that Karoti Karna Ramyani, as soon as it hits the ears, then itself it's pleasing. Then it goes inside. Then it pleases the heart. And there is no description that comes closer to this. So please, don't narrate any other pastimes. Please narrate the pastimes of Krishna only. So he is saying this. Then he goes on to say, Yat shrinvato apaiti aratir vitrishna satvam cha shuddhyati achirena pumsaha bhaktir harau tat purushe cha sakyam tadeva haram vadamanyase chit. That he says, when hearing the pastimes of Lord Krishna, what happens? One gets rid of aratir. One may have no attraction towards Krishna. One may feel sleepy in class, but that goes away. Aratir, that goes away. Then sattvam chashudyati, one becomes pure. The mind especially becomes purified. So the mind is we heard the first one, fake guru. So the mind becomes purified. And then bhaktir haro. So one develops love, bhakti towards Hari, Krishna. So one may feel, I don't feel any bhakti. I don't feel any attraction to Krishna. Because we are not hearing with Shraddha. We should hear with lot of faith, repeatedly, again and again. Then bhakti develops. Then tat purushe cha sakyam. Then one becomes, or one develops friendship to tat purushe, that is the devotees of Krishna. One develops friendship. So that is another effect. So 4 results are said. One is aratir, all disinterest, etc. goes away. Second, one becomes pure at heart. Third, one develops love for Krishna, bhakti. Then one develops friendship towards his devotees. So in this way, these are the benefits of hearing about Krishna. In the Putana Moksha, when concluding the narration, Shukadeva Goswami gives what is called as a Phalashruti. Phalashruti means what is the effect of hearing. So he says, Ya etat putana moksham Krishnasyar bhagamadbhutam srunuyat shraddhaya martyo govinde labate ratim. He says that any person who hears with faith and devotion about how Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, killed Putana, and who thus invests his hearing in such childhood pastimes of Krishna, certainly attains attachment for Govinda, the Supreme Original Person. So it says any person. The only qualification that is needed is one should have a little bit of faith, at least a little bit of faith, and one who hears about Krishna, especially the childhood pastimes. This is the effect, Phalashruti. So, if one wants to develop love for Krishna, hear about the pastimes of Krishna. So, Shukadeva Goswami is very much encouraged by hearing these words of Parikshit Maharaj. And he starts describing. And in the case of the mind, especially the purification of mind, is a very, very important step. So, the mind has certain tendencies. So, the functions of the mind are thinking, willing, and feeling. I think this should be done, or I want this, or I feel like this. But is that correct? Is that for our good? So, Krishna says in the Gita that the uncontrolled mind is an enemy. Uddharayet atmanatmanam, atmanam avasadayet, atmaiva hi bandhuratma, atmaiva ripuratmanah. That the mind is the greatest friend. Which mind? Controlled mind. And the uncontrolled mind is the greatest enemy. So the biggest enemy is living within us, along with us. And if the mind is not pure, it is like looking through colored glasses. So if you see the world through colored glasses, whatever the color of the glass, the world will look like that. If you put on pink glasses, everything will look pink. But if you have clear glasses, everything you can see in the proper way. So one of the problems with the mind, the uncontrolled mind, is that apart from engaging or prompting the living entity to engage in various kinds of activities that are maybe sinful, another function of the mind is something called as mental hunger. Mental hunger means it sort of encourages the living entity to engage in some activities. For example, one may have eaten a very heavy meal. Burped, I'm satisfied. But then somebody comes and gives you some crackjack chips or biscuits or some banana chips. And say, take. And one will look at it, and even though he had a heavy meal, one will say, okay, I'll take this. Like that, one will eat. Why? Where is the hunger? The hunger is not in the body, but the hunger is in the mind. So already one is satisfied, one is saying, oh, I need some more. So it is not a need, it is greed. One wants more. So what happens if this may be a, benign example, but it extends to other things. So to the tendency to accumulate more than necessary. What it causes problems. To eat more than necessary causes problems, health problems. Tummy feels heavy, like that. Atyahara prayasascha prajalpa niyamagraha janasangasya laulyam cha shadbir bhaktir vinashyati. So, atyahara, eating more than necessary. Prayasa, working too much, too hard, for basic necessities of life. Prajalpa, to engage in unwanted talks, gossiping. In this way, there are 6 factors which are said to be hampering to our progress in bhakti. So, this mental hunger, it comes under the category of atyahara, accumulating more than necessary. And the mind also, due to this hunger, what it does, okay, I'm not getting it, but somebody else has it. comparison mentality comes. I am living in a 3-bedroom house, that neighbor is living in a 5-bedroom house. So I also want a 5-bedroom house. So are you able to live in 5 bedrooms? No, you can only live in 1 room. But I want 5 bedrooms in case I need it. And what is the tendency? As soon as you get a 5-bedroom house or a 7-bedroom house, what is the tendency? To fill up those rooms with stuff, right? Those who have moved from residence to residence, they know, like you are emptying the house and stuff starts coming out of the closet and you are thinking, when did I buy this? Why did I buy this? You used it once and then it's sitting there in the hopes that you need it. So accumulating, they accumulate also. They also start accumulating. The stuff also starts accumulating, like it will collect dust. Right, when you are cleaning, you know, oh my God, how much cleaning I have to do. So what does one do? One put every stuff in one room and close the door. So usually people have a big 3-car garage. What is in the garage? The car is outside. It's filled with stuff. Right? So this comes under the category of atyahara. Atyahara problem is, as soon as you accumulate it, you have to maintain it. Right? Now you are worried about protecting it. So the mind is not going to Krishna. The mind is going to stuff. And the more one accumulates, the more one will want to accumulate more. So that is the problem with mental hunger. So in the sinful activities, there are 5 types of fruits that are, fruits doesn't mean like the fruits that you eat, but the karma phala. There are 5 types of expenditures that is needed. One is the expenditure to do the sinful activity itself. Like alcohol bottle doesn't come free. Drugs don't come free. Women don't come free. You have to spend money for that. Then what happens? One gets diseases as a result. One gets cirrhosis of the liver, heart disease, like that. So one has to pay the doctor. Then one has to suffer the misery or pain of doing the sinful activity. That's the third expenditure. Then there is punishment from the authorities. Sometimes one drinks and drives and causes an accident, or the cops catch him. Then there is punishment from the law. So that's the fourth kind of expenditure. And finally, there is the punishment from the Yamadutas after it. So one is spending money to acquire all these kinds of effects. So one has to be very careful about one's activities, and one has to purify one's existence. Shuddhye dyasmat brahma saukyam tvanantam. Rishabdev says one has to purify one's existence. Nayam deho dehabhajam nirloke kashtan kaman arhate yad bhujamye. That he says human life is not meant to work hard like hogs or donkeys. That's not the purpose. To work hard 18 hours, 20 hours a day, thinking I am working at Microsoft, I am working for Intel, Apple, whatever. But who is enjoying the results of your labor? It's not you. You are working in the office. So human life is not meant to work like that. What a human needs are simple basic necessities. So what is the purpose of human life? Tapo divyam putrakayena sattvam. Tapo, one has to perform austerities. Tapasya. Austerities means mainly controlling the senses. Especially for this age, the austerity is the control of the senses and the mind, and engaging in Hari Bhakti, in chanting the holy names of Krishna. That is the yajna for this age. And in this way, one should purify one's existence. So, coming to the topic for today, Shakatasura. So, Shakata means means a cart, a hand cart. So, when Krishna, in his appearance, when he was about 3 months old, around that time, the baby starts to turn around. And then there is a festival that is observed called the Utthana festival. So the baby tries to push on his hands and lift up. This happens, so Utthana festival. So when Krishna was 3 months old, that Krishna tried to do this, and soon the gopis, they told Mother Yashoda that, hey Yashode, have you seen? Krishna has turned. You must observe a festival. So when Krishna appeared, there was a festival that was observed called Nandotsav. So that means who observed that? Nanda Maharaj. Nanda Maharaj observed that. But the Utthana festival, it is observed by the ladies. So the men go in the background and the ladies are at the forefront. So Yashoda Maya wanted to observe this Utthana festival. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam, it says, Shri Shuka Uvacha Kadachit Autanika Kautuka Pleve Janmaksha Yoge Samaveda Yoshitam Vaditra Gita Dvijamantra Swachakais Chakara Shuno Rabhishechanam Sati. That it says, when Krishna was pushing up on his hand and turn around, this attempt was observed by a Vedic ceremony which is called the Utthana festival. This is observed when a child is due to leave the house for the first time. So after birth, the child is not taken out of the house for 3 months. So after this ceremony, the child is taken out. So this is for the protection of the mother and the child, so that the mother gets sufficient rest and the child also bonds. So Vedic civilization is very nicely organized. So just after Krishna turned 3 months old, Mother Yashoda celebrated this ceremony with other women of the neighborhood. So the Brahmanas were invited to chant Vedic mantras, and musicians also took part. So starting the narration on this. And what Mother Yashoda decided to do was, there were various guests coming. Prajaukashaha being chanted by all the Brahmanas. Sahasra Shirsha Purushaha. Like that they were chanting, and Krishna started to doze off. Why? Because Krishna is attracted to the love of his devotees. So like, for example, one may go to the office and everyone may say, good morning, sir. Welcome, sir. How are you, sir? And it is nice. It is a nice way of greeting. So person may feel happy. But let's say somebody goes for a trip or something, right? What is he thinking? When will I go back home? Right? He has become eager to go back home. Even though everyone in the office may be saying very nice things, there is nothing like home, the treatment that you get at home. At home, the wife is welcoming, or the mother is saying, my dear beta, come, let me make you some chapatis. It's simple food. It's not 5-star menu, but the person is more comfortable at home. So Krishna, when he is hearing all these Vedic mantras by the Brahmanas, he is saying, that's very nice. But what is Krishna attracted to? By the love of the devotees. So Krishna started to doze off. And Mother Yashoda, seeing this, she decided, okay, Krishna is anyway starting to sleep. Let me put him under a cart. And I can go take care of the guest. So she put him under the cart, and she started attending to the guests. And in the meantime, Krishna had woken up. And he started to cry. And but nobody could hear him because there was the chanting of mantras going on, there was a band playing, and Krishna started to think, okay, you guys left me here, now I am going to do something by which all of you will come running to me. So this is Krishna's, he is eager for the love of his devotees. So it said, Autani kautu sukya manamanasvini samagatan pujayati vrajaukashaha naivarshino dvairuditam sutasya cha rudhan stanarti charanau dakshipat. It says that the liberal mother Yashoda, absorbed in celebrating the Utthana ceremony, was busy receiving guests, worshipping them with all respect and offering them clothing, cows, garlands and grains. Thus, she could not hear the child crying for his mother. At that time, the child Krishna, demanding to drink the milk of his mother's upwards. So something else was happening when Krishna threw his leg upwards. He was placed under a So what this Shakatasura was doing was that he was pressing the cart down towards Krishna to crush Krishna under his weight. In fact, the wheels had submerged into the ground and it was coming. So one of the acharyas explained why Krishna threw his leg upwards. So Krishna's legs, they are like butter. In fact, Mother Yashoda often wonders when she is taking care of Krishna, what is this? Is this a child or butter? Like even my hands are feeling rough against the soft body of Krishna. Am I hurting him? Like that she is very, very afraid. But this very, very soft feet of Krishna, it is explained, Vajramapi kathoram, kamalamapi komalam. That it can be harder than a thunderbolt, or it can be softer than a lotus flower. For the devotees, he is very, very soft. But for the demons, they get the thunderbolt treatment. So acharyas have explained, as the cart was coming down, Krishna thought, okay, this person wants to come in contact with me. So let me meet him halfway. So Krishna threw his leg up and he just touched the cart and the whole cart jumped up in the air. And the cart was filled with utensils and everything. It just jumped up. It broke apart. The wheel went one way, the handle went one way, like that and it produced a terrible noise. And the demon, he got liberated just by the touch of Krishna. Krishna is Pavitram Paramam Bhavan. He is pure, completely pure. And just by in contact with Krishna, the demon Shakatasura got liberated. Now, who is this Shakatasura? In his previous life, he was the son of Hiranyaksha. In the previous Manvantara, he was the son of Hiranyaksha. His name was Utkacha. So this Utkacha fellow, he was very proud of his body. Sometimes you see these Pahalwans, they will be like big muscles and they will walk around. Sometimes people walk around like this, as if they cannot even bring their arms close. They walk like gorillas. So they are very proud of that, and they won't wear a shirt as if to show off the body. So this Utkacha was one such fellow, and he went to enjoy, and he landed in an ashram of a rishi called Lomasha Rishi. So this Lomasha Rishi was a very powerful ascetic. In fact, he had such a lifespan that his body was full of hair like a bear. And in one day of Brahma, one hair will fall. And he can't die till all the hair falls. So that's how long his lifespan is. So this Lomasha Rishi is performing tapasya, and this Utkacha fellow comes there and starts making all kinds of nuisance. So Lomasha, he gives him a curse that you are proud of your body. Okay, you lose that body and you become like a ghost. So Utkacha then came to his senses and he begged forgiveness. And then it was blessed that, okay, this is the Chakshusha Manu period. In the next Vaivasvada Manu's period, Lord Krishna will appear. And from his contact with him, you will get liberated. So that is the past of Shakatasura. So Shakatasura, what does he represent? Shakatasura represents many things. In the Krishna Samhita of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he writes, it represents presenting or following the regulative principles without understanding their purpose. So you can see some people are very rules-minded. This rule, that rule, like that. So without understanding why those rules exist. Niyamagraha, one of the things we talked about. Too much attraction to rules. Or niyama agraha, the opposite. Or too whimsical about rules. Both are bad. One should understand why the rules exist. Satatam smaratam Vishnu, vismaratam najatuchit, sarve vidhi nishedayor etayor eva kinkaraha. That always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. All the rules and regulations are subservient to these two principles. So one should understand the purpose. So another aspect that Shakatasura represents is the tendency to carry unnecessary amounts of load. So sometimes you see people are working very, very hard, like donkey mentality. The donkey carries lot of clothes for the washerman. And the washerman gives him some pieces of grass. And the donkey is very thankful. I am getting nice grass. But the grass it can get anywhere. It doesn't need the washerman. But the donkey thinks, by working hard, I am getting this. This is donkey mentality. So people who are working very hard, carrying unnecessary loads, they are like this. See, once there was some people going in a boat, and they had things on the boat they were carrying, and they saw some people were walking on the banks carrying this heavy load. So they said, hey, why are you walking so hard? Come on the boat, keep your stuff on the boat, and we will go. The river is flowing, it's taking us to our destination, and you can get off. And the people on the land said, oh, no, that is not good. It will be too much load. It's better we carry it. So the analogy is given that devotees also have families, they have work, they have other responsibilities, but they keep it on the boat of Krishna. And they carry, that load is carried in the river, which represents bhakti. Bhakti is represented there. So they carry on with their life. They don't carry unnecessary loads. So this artificial burdens, that tendency is the Shakatasura mentality. Now, killing of Trinavarta. I will take just 10 more minutes, so then we will present the drama. So, once Mother Yashoda was carrying Krishna. Krishna was actually sitting in her lap, and she was, playing with Krishna. So Krishna recognized that an assistant of Kamsa was about to come. His name was Trinavarta. Trinavarta means, Trina means grass. So this fellow was unique. See, Putana could change her form. And Shakatasura was like a ghost. People could not see him. And Trinavarta was kind of like a combination of the two. So he could change his form, and he could also become invisible. So Trinavarta means he would create these whirlwinds, which would even pluck out grass. Usually when you see storms and everything, the grass are okay. But Trinavarta was so powerful that he would pick out even the grass, and he would cover everything. So Trinavarta. And this fellow, he was sent by Kamsa. So Kamsa would send these demons. And Krishna realized Trinavarta is about to come. So he displayed one of his opulences, which is called Garima. Garima means to become very, very heavy. So all of a sudden, Mother Yashoda felt like she is carrying a mountain. She couldn't. So what did she do? She kept Krishna on the ground. So the Acharyas have explained why did Mother Yashoda keep Krishna on the ground? Because if he felt like a mountain, where does the mountain sit? Mountain sits on the earth. So that's why he was kept on the earth. So Krishna displayed this opulence of his, and Mother Yashoda kept him down. And Krishna also sat very silently. If Krishna was fussy or he was running here and there, then Mother Yashoda would be forced to do something. But Krishna sat very quietly. This was outside. So Mother Yashoda thought, okay, I will go and do some household activities. He is not getting into trouble. So she went. At that time, Trinavarta came. And when Trinavarta came, Krishna displayed another one of his opulences. He became lighter than a feather. And Trinavarta took Krishna up. There was another purpose for Krishna. Acharyas have explained. See, Mother Yashoda, when she was Lalana, when she was playing with Krishna, she would throw Krishna up in the air and she would catch him. Like that. She will throw him and Krishna will be like laughing. Why? Because Krishna knows mother is going to protect. Any child knows when the mother plays like that, child knows mother will catch me. But if it's like the watchman comes and he throws the child, he will become afraid. Who is this fellow? So Krishna was being thrown in the, and he was going up, he was seeing, and he was being caught. So he thought, if this is so much pleasurable, what will happen if I go further high? It will be so nice. I can see the whole of Vrindavan. So he arranged for this Trinavarta fellow. So he prompted Kamsa to send Trinavarta. Because Krishna is present in the heart. And Trinavarta came. Trinavarta picked up Krishna. And Trinavarta thought, hey, this child is like lighter than a feather. I will go up and finish him and eat him. So he took him high, high, high in the air. And Krishna also was watching. Yes, very nice, very nice. So, but what Trinavarta did, he didn't just take, he created a sandstorm. He created a big storm. So much so that the Rajvasis couldn't even see what is going on. And Mother Yashoda, she found that as soon as she came running with all this noise that was being produced, because the whirlwind was producing woo, 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 like that sound. So she heard this and she came running out. And what did she see? She saw Krishna is missing. So she became very, very terrified. So in the Bhagavatam, Shukadeva Goswami says, Muhurtam abhavat goshtham rajasa tamasa vritam sutam yashodha napashyat tasmin nyastavati yataha. That it says, for a moment, the whole pasturing ground was overcast with dense darkness from the dust storm, and Mother Yashoda was unable to find her son where she had placed him. So it says, Rajasa tamasa vritam. So Rajasa, it means two meanings. Rajasa means sand, Raja, particles of dust. And tamas means darkness. But Rajas also means mode of passion. And tamas is the mode of ignorance. So when a person becomes influenced by the mode of passion and ignorance, he becomes blind, spiritually blind. So that is why for progressing in bhakti, one must come at least to the platform of Shuddha Sattva, mode of goodness. Then one can understand scriptural topics, and then one will be elevated to Shuddha Sattva, pure goodness. That is bhakti. At that point, bhakti can be performed. So the Bhagavatam explains that when one studies the Srimad Bhagavatam, hears Krishna Katha, chants Krishna's holy name, then all the effects of Tatha rajastamo bhava kamalobhadayasche cheta etam manaviddam stitam sadve prathidati, that these effects of rajas and tamas goes away. And one becomes situated in pure goodness. So Trinavarta takes Krishna up in the sky, and then Krishna finds that Mother Yashoda and other gopis starts crying, and they don't know where to find Krishna. So Krishna decides, okay, I had enough fun. Now I don't want to make my mother cry again. So another reason why Krishna separated himself from Yashoda is that Krishna didn't want to kill the demon in the presence of Mother Yashoda. He wanted to take him somewhere else. So when Trinavarta took him up, Krishna then started becoming heavier and heavier. And all of a sudden, Trinavarta found that this child who was, like a feather before is now weighing a mountain. And he is not able to carry him any longer. And so Trinavarta tried to separate Krishna from himself. He was pushing Krishna. And what Krishna did, he caught hold of the neck of Trinavarta. So Trinavarta couldn't even produce a sound because he was being choked. So Trinavarta was first of all amazed. How did this child become heavier? And how I am not able to separate the child? How big can the child be? See, Krishna's pastimes are such that he never changes his forms. As a baby, when Putana came, with the power of his lips, he killed Putana. With the power of the legs, he killed Shakatasura. with the power of his hands, he kills Trinavarta. In the belly, to show the power of his belly, he shows the entire universe within his belly. But he is still like a small baby. This is the unique quality of Krishna and his activities. So, Trinavarta was surprised. And he couldn't even make a sound. Why Krishna was doing that? Because see, when Putana came and Krishna was killing her, she was making this sound, like that sound. And Mother Yashoda and everyone was very scared. What is going on? So when Krishna was killing Trinavarta, he was choking him, so that even not even sound came. He was like, he couldn't produce any sound. And then Krishna also wanted to make sure that Trinavarta doesn't take him too far away, that the gopis have to come looking for him. So he made him fall. Due to the weight, Trinavarta fell right where Mother Yashoda had kept him. So he fell on a slab of rock, and that was the end of Trinavarta. Bolo Sri Krishna Bhagavan ki Jai. So Krishna was doing this wonderful activity. So let's learn who is this Trinavarta. So Trinavarta represents pride in learning. So in the Chaitanya Shikshamrita, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains, I will read this. The whirlwind demon represents pride in being learned and the consequent use of faulty arguments and dry logic, the quest for liberation and association with such people. This includes all type of atheists believing in material causality. So there are atheists who say there is no God, everything happens by chance, there is no controller, it's all chemicals, just that. Like that they say. So being merciful on seeing the affection for the devotee to him, baby Krishna kills that whirlwind and removes the obstacles to worship. So this is Trinavarta. So who was Trinavarta before? So in fact, Trinavarta in his previous life was a king named Sahasraksha. In fact, he was a devotee. So how did this devotee become a demon? So what happened, this is explained in the Garga Samhita, that he was the king of Pandu Desha, and once on the banks of the river Reva, he was enjoying with 1,000 women. So see, the power of lust, that even if one is a devotee, if one is not careful, one is not controlling one's senses, one will end up in trouble. So this is similar to the Nalakuvera and Manigriva story, which we will be shown in the next drama. So power, wealth can corrupt a person. And he was standing practically nude before when Durvas Maharshi came there. So when a senior devotee, a great tapasvi is coming, and one is paying no respect, and he is standing like that, then Durvasa cursed him to become a demon. And that was Trinavarta. But again, the curse of devotees, like in the case of, we hear about Nalakuvera and Manigriva, even that is beneficial. So they got the association of Krishna. So Trinavarta was killed by Krishna, and he landed in the very same spot from he took Krishna, and Mother Yashoda, they all came running, and they couldn't understand who killed Trinavarta. Right? That is Yoga Maya. Krishna covers their understanding. So Mother Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj, they all thought, okay, we may have done some pious credits in our past life. That's why Krishna was saved from the jaws of death. So in that way, their attraction to Krishna is also enhanced, because they thought they had lost Krishna. Now when they got him back, it was like a person loses like 5 crore rupees or $5 million. You have it in a big suitcase, and let's say you are going in a train and you keep that, and you walk out of the train thinking your stop has come. You leave the suitcase behind. Then you later realize, my God, I forgot it. Alas, alas, what will you do? You will immediately catch a taxi or something, go behind the train. You keep running, and then you find the station, and the train is parked there. You run to the bogie. You don't mind taking a ticket or anything, right? You just go. You push the people aside. You go to your seat, and the suitcase is there. It is locked. Nobody has touched it. how much relief you will find, right? That's how the Brajvasis were feeling when they got Krishna back. Okay, so I will conclude here. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you. Little bit. We have a wonderful drama too. The killing of Trinavarta and clear that space so that there will be participants running through there. So please don't block their way. And thank you. Hare Krishna.
Should I turn on the fog machine?
Fog machine இப்போ தான் நான் சொல்கிறேன்.
My lord, I have sad news. Putana is dead. Putana is dead? But how? While she was suckling a baby. A baby? What baby? Nanda's of Gokul. A boy. Tell me what happened. Putana smeared her breast with poison and fed the baby milk along with the poison. But the baby also sucked out her life force, killing her. And listen to this. When she fell down, the baby survived. He didn't even have a single scratch on his body. Can the baby be Vishnu? It is possible. When did Nanda's wife give birth? They held a birth ceremony the next day. I want you to... You can leave now. And thank you. A pleasure, my lord.
Hare Krishna. Today we will be performing a drama on the killing of Shakatasura and Trinavarta. One day, Mother Yashoda and the gopis decided to hold the Utthana festival for Krishna. She called all the gopas and gopis with great joy. She also arranged for a band party to play very nice music. The Brahmanas came and chanted various mantras for the good fortune and protection of the child. Soon, Krishna started to doze off. Therefore, Mother Yashoda put him to sleep under a cart.
Madhava Mamava Deva Krishna Yadava Krishna Yedukula Krishna Madhava Mamava Deva Krishna Yadava Krishna Yedukula Krishna Madhava Mamava Deva Krishna Yadava Krishna Yedukula Krishna Madhava Mamava Deva Krishna
Oh, Krishna has gone to sleep? Let me put him under the cart where he can sleep while I attend to the guest. Hey, my Krishna is sleeping. So don't do any mischief. Don't pinch him or disturb him. You may look at his beauty, but don't wake him up.
No, Maya. We are just looking at him.
Meanwhile, Krishna had woken up and started crying for his mother's milk. But she could not hear him as she was engaged in her duties.
सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपात् भूमिं विश्वतो भूत्वा अत्यतिष्ठत्तदाङ्गुलम् पुरुष एवेदनं सर्वम् प्रभोदयश्च भूयम् भूतावृतत्तस्येषाणः यदन्येनादिरोहति
Then baby Krishna angrily threw his legs upward. Although his feet are very soft, when it struck the cart violently collapsed.
Oh no! How did the cart break? Don't think about the cart, think about Krishna. Go tell Mother Yashoda, quick!
The cowherd boys brought Nanda, Yashoda, and the others to the spot where they found Krishna unscathed and smiling.
Oh, Vishnu, how did this cart break?
Was it some demon? And how is that? The child is unhurt, without a scratch. Hey, children, did you see what happened?
Yes, we saw baby Krishna kick the bottom of the cart. And then the cart jumped up and everything fell down with a crash.
Don't take their words too seriously. After all, they are just children.
The demon who tried to kill my son got killed himself. This is because my son is virtuous. And this demon is full of sins.
The cart had been occupied by an invisible demon called Shakatasura, who had been trying to crush Krishna under the cart. So, when Krishna kicked the cart, the demon died immediately and got liberated, since Krishna's feet had punished him. Nanda Maharaj then brought forth the best of the Brahmanas, gave them abundant charity, and asked them to bless Krishna, which they heartily did. In this way, Lord Krishna wonderfully exhibited the Leela of killing Shakatasura, who represents the anartha of following the regulative principles without understanding their meaning.
Maharaj, I have some disturbing news. A few days after the demise of Putana, there was an outdoor ceremony for Krishna where he was kept under a handcart to rest. However, the cart had been inhabited by an invisible Rakshasa named Shakatasura, who tried to kill the child. But the child kicked the cart in anger and broke the cart, thus killing the demon.
What? What if this child is the same one that is destined to kill me? What do I do now? I know. I will call the sorcerer Trinavarta.
Yes, okay. What do you want me to do?
I want you to go kill a boy named Krishna. It is believed that he already killed Putana and Shakatasura. Kill him and you will be rewarded amply. Now go.
As you wish, O King. It will be my pleasure.
Will he be able to do it? Of course he will. And then I will be the undisputed emperor of the world.
1 year later, after the festival, Yashoda was carrying Krishna in her arms and admiring his beauty.
My Krishna is so beautiful. I am indeed blessed to have such a son. How did this happen? My Krishna suddenly feels 10 pounds heavier. What? He's now feel like he's 20 pounds heavier. What is happening? What if this is the doing of a Brahma Rakshas? Oh Lord, please protect my child. If he gets any heavier, I might drop him. So it's better that I keep him down. I will go call a Brahman to find out the problem.
Yashoda kept Krishna in a crib and quickly ran to find a Brahmana who could expel the Brahma Rakshasa. She did not know that this was the Lord's own doing. Meanwhile, Trinavarta, who had been hiding behind a tree, came out to kidnap the Lord.
Such a succulent and juicy child. So juicy. I can't believe Kamsa is scared of this delicious treat. I will make music by crunching through his bones. Let me take him into the sky and use my whirlwind powers to model up the vision of the people of Gokula. Then I will feast.
The demon Trinavarta picked up dust, stones, sticks and plants and threw them here and there using his whirlwind. Meanwhile, Yashoda, who had come running back, seeing the heavy winds, found Krishna missing from where she had kept him.
Oh no! I had kept Krishna right here. Where did he go? What if he's hurt or injured in the storm? Oh, why I was so foolish to leave him here.
Come, let us search for him. He could not have gone too far away. I will go this way. You go that way. I will also tell some cowherds to look for him.
In this way, Yashoda, Rohini, Gopis and Gopas looked for Krishna in the courtyard, fields and pastures. Most of the time, they couldn't even see because of the incessant dust. Yashoda cried piteously the whole time.
I tricked those foolish cowherd people nicely. Now the only place they will find this child is in my belly. How did this child suddenly gain so much weight? He was first feeling like a feather, but now it's like a mountain. This child has become even heavier and is now also starting to choke me. I can't bear it any longer. Help me.
In this way, Krishna brought Trinavarta crashing down onto a slab of rock near where he was originally kept. The gopis and gopas heard the sound and came running back to see the dead demon on the stone and Krishna laying on the demon's chest.
Oh, Krishna! I found you, Krishna!
Yashoda, that fellow tried to murder and eat our son, but he died. God punished him well. We must have done some good deeds in our past life that saved Krishna from the jaws of death.
In this way, Krishna charmingly killed the demon Trinavarta and performed his Leela. Trinavarta represents pride in learning and the consequence of such faulty argument. When Kamsa learned of Trinavarta's death, he was surprised and fearful. He decided that the baby was Lord Vishnu himself. Thank you for watching. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna devotees, did you like the drama? Can I get a loud Haribo for this wonderful drama? Let me introduce our cast now. Yashoda, Patyavali Mataji, Nanda Maharaj, Rahul Prabhu, Rohini, Brit Lata Mataji, Cowhead Boy 1, R.D., Cowhead Boy 2, Bala, Little Cowhead Kids, Obia, and myself Haridas. Spy, Govinda Vilas Prabhu, Kamsa, Janadai Prabhu, Trinavarta, Narottam Vilas Prabhu,
Introducing our budding actors for the role of Krishna. Anirudh in the first drama. In the Shakatasura drama. And Anant in the second drama of Trinavarta. The direction and screenplay for this wonderful drama was done by Madhava Hari Prabhu. Elderly Gopa was Madhusudan Prabhu. Then, The wonderful background music was done by Jayalakshmi Mataji. Did you all see the special effects on the screen like when Trinavarta came in? That was done by Rahul Prabhu. Yeah. The props that look so real were done by Jainitai Prabhu, Padyavali Mataji and Madhava Hari Prabhu. Yeah, and Jayalakshmi Mataji. And the makeup artists for this drama were Tulsi, Manjari Gopika Mataji, Madhavi Mataji and Sumukhi Radha Mataji. The advertisement for this drama was by Padyavali Mataji and Damodar Leela Mataji. And our wonderful cameraman who was capturing all these beautiful moments of this drama was Megha Shyam Prabhu. Please give your blessings so that we can continue the service of creating dramas. Hare Krishna.
This script was written by Neelambar.
Thank you, Prabhus. Hare Krishna. Now we will have Kirtan. Thank you for watching attentively. Hopefully everyone liked it. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Are you looking forward to the next one? Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you. If you can help with removing these prop items to the side. And then, yeah. If everyone can face towards the altar and we'll chant. Thank you. Mataji?
हरिबो श्री श्रीनिताय सच्चिदानंद देव भगवान की नमो ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांता स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्त Govinda. Prabhu Nityananda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi. Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Ram Ram, Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare O Nitai Sachinandana Jaya Gaura Hari Nitai Sachinandana Gaura Hari Jaya Nitai Sachinandana Gaura Hari Jaya Patita Pavana Gaura Hari Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Nitai Sachinandana Gaura Hari Nitai Sachinandana Gaura Hari Jaya Patita Pavana Gaura Hari Patita Pavana Gaura Hari Jaya Patita Pavana Gaura Hari Patita Pavana Gaura Hari Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Vrindavan Dham Jaya Radhe Sham Jaya Radhe Sham Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Gurudev Srila Gurudev Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Gaura Hari Bol
आप बोलोगे? Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajacharya Stotra Sad. His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajacharya Stotra Sad. His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Anant Koti Vaishwant Ki Jai. Shri Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तन की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। मथुरा धाम की जय। श्री नवद्वीप धाम की जय। श्री जगन्नाथपुरी अयोध्या धाम की जय। श्री गंगा माई यमुना माई की जय। श्री तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की जय। श्री बृहद मृदंग की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय। श्री निताय गौर सुंदर निताय सच्चिदानंद पंच तत्व जी की जय। पतित पावन श्री लॉर्ड जगन्नाथ लॉर्ड बादल लेडी सुभद्रा माई की जय। श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय। ताई गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल। All glories assembled devotees Hare Krishna. All glories assembled devotees Hare Krishna. Glories assembled devotees Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories. Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories is divine grace. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. We'll sing Nrsingadev prayers now.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Sharanam Prapade. Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapade. Avakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Sringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Sringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Eshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Hari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jagadish, Jaya Jagadish, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Narasimhadev, 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 Jaya Narasimhadev. Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Oh Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Gurudev. Oh Nitai Gaura Haribol, 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 Haribol. Oh Nitai Gaura Haribol, 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 Haribol. Shri Lakshmi Nrsimhadev Bhagavan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Shri Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If everyone can kind of scoot in a little bit, meaning come on in. Thank you. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Haribol. Thank you. Shri Shinitai Sachin Dev ki jai. Shri Lakshmi Narasimha Bhagwan ki jai. Shrimati Vrinda Devi ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you all for joining us for our Sunday feast. Welcome all of you. We have some announcements. Before these announcements, we'll just request prayers on behalf of some devotees. One of our devotees, Bhakta Jeff, suffered a heart attack earlier, late last week, and then had to have stents put in his arteries and needs more next week. So please remember him in your prayers. And I think there's some other, I'm trying to think of, yes. So Her Grace Anand Vrindavani Mataji, our senior most pujari, who has been serving Shri Shinitai Sachinandan the longest and most sustained, pujari from Fiji, the disciple of His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, is undergoing some physical difficulties with a lot of pain. We request you to kindly request her beloved deities, Shri Shri Radhesham and Shri Shri Nitai Sachinandan, to alleviate her distress so that she can continue serving the deities nicely. She's a treasure for our temple and has been consistent in her service for many, many years. So we wish her a speedy recovery and may Krishna bless her with good health again. Anandmai Mataji, some of you know her, has a friend who she's known for 30 years that's going through a very advanced, he's 45 years old and going through a very advanced cancer, and I think, if you can keep the well-being of all these devotees in mind, our prayer should be simply that devotees achieve Krishna Prem. Because if they have Krishna Prem, they have everything that matters. So let them all be swimming in love for Shri Krishna Bhagwan. Okay. Anyone here for the first time? Okay. Well, thank you all for coming again and again. Birthdays and anniversaries. I think Vedavati Mataji, wasn't it your birthday on the 10th? So all your good friends announced it. So Vedavati Mataji's birthday was on the 10th of January. Happy birthday, Mataji. Hare Bhava. I'll get to you. Just hang tight. He's very enthusiastic. Where's his dad? Oh, there.
My dad's birthday is in
February
February
8th or...
My mother's
Okay, sit down first and then speak. Your dad's birthday is when?
at February 8th.
February 7th. And then?
And my mother's
August 14th? Okay, you're prepared. Your friend, is he here? Okay, what's your name? Jayant. Your birthday is on? Okay, January 1st? 12th, okay. Hare Krishna. Govardhan Prabhu? Radha Brahari Prabhu. January 7th. Where was the invite? He's famous for his halwa. Does he still make it? Sometimes. For the Bhakti Center. How about for Sishinatai Sachanand? I'm pulling your leg. Any other birthdays? Yeah?
Father's birthday today.
Your father's birthday is today?
Yeah.
He's in Malaysia. What's his name?
Kalisha Das.
Kalisha Das. So Meghasham Prabhu has been here. We're fortunate he's been here with us since last year. And a wonderful, sweet devotee, very happy in Krishna conscious service and really likes audio visual, so that's nice too. So congratulations to your father. Please, as request, Shri Srinitai Sachanand to bless him with loving devotional service. Okay. Whose birthday? Your birthday is on January 24th? Hare Krishna. Congratulations. How old are you going to be? You're going to be 6? Okay. Sumukhi Radha Mataji? Hare Krishna Mataji. Congratulations on your birthday. Anyone else? You already went. Okay. 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 Hare Krishna. Okay. Very much. Thank you very much. So as you can see here, a loud Hari Bol for all the birthdays and anniversaries. Hari Bol. So as you can see, there's a box of Bhagavad Gitas here, and this has been kindly donated by a devotee family. You can take Bhagavad Gita for free for yourself. And Ishani Mataji and Prabhu's here. Yeah, Brahmanya Prabhuji is here, and you sponsored this Gita box for devotees to take. If others want to do likewise, how much is it? 24? 24 books in 75 or 125. So this is the paper-bound Bhagavad Gita. We have the hardbound too, in case somebody wants. So we have paper-bound, which is the most popular. So you can take, how many of you would like to take a Bhagavad Gita home with you? You're a first-time visitor, you should take a Bhagavad Gita. Jayant Prabhu, you take Bhagavad Gita. You can take Bhagavad Gita for your son. Start him reading Bhagavad Gita. 6 years old is good. Anyone else want to take? Please come here. Sit down there. Okay. Anybody who hasn't taken, please take. Okay. Next announcement. Calendars are in the gift shop. $7 per calendar. Do we have lots or just a few left? Just so, enough for today. So 2025 gift BBT calendar, which are very beautiful. Each month has a beautiful painting on it. So those of you want to take, please go to the gift shop. Anu Mataji is here. Anumataji is going to be there, and so you can take. Gift shop has a lot of other items, devotional clothing, saris, kurtas, dhotis, etc. And deity paraphernalia too. Next. Okay, so we're kind of excited about this. Well, not kind of. We are excited about this. We have a new pujari. Can you stand up? So this is Murli Madhav Prabhu. He's a disciple of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, and he just came from Radha Kund, where he had been serving Jayapataka Maharaj in installing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet in Vrindavan. That was a desire of Srila Bhaktisanta Saraswati Thakur, that each dham have the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he's been serving there, and he's been guiding visitors through parikrama of Govardhan and Radha Kund. So Brajbasi. And he's also a fantastic cook. He'll be in charge of, if you desire to order a Raj Bhog plate of prasadam. This is not a restaurant, it's prasadam. So it'll be cooked and offered to the Lord as usual. And it'll contain, food items, rice. Depending on the day and the menu for the deities, it'll be either plain rice or flavored basmati rice. And so that'll be one item. Another item would be either dal or garbanzos or chole or kidney beans or rajma, depending on the menu for the deities. And third item would be either chapati or paratha or puri. Once again, since it's not a restaurant, it'll be what designated for the deities. And then there'll be two very nice vegetable dishes called sabjis, and then there'll be either papad, which is a fried item, or pakora, which is also a fried item, and a sweet dessert. And so it'll be one large plate, and for one person it'll be $15 per person. If you have a family or a group of you that want to order, then it'll be $12.50 per person. And if you are interested, you can look, there's the phone number of Ramanmar Prabhu, our pujari who's been serving very nicely for a couple of years. Can you raise your hand? So he'll take your order. We'll try to get something more electronic, but this is just the first go around. So, please engage Prabhu. He loves cooking, and he's very good at it. You just have to place your order the day before at 6 p.m. because if like 10 family of 10 want something, then he has to have the bhoga, the requisite ingredients, okay? Any questions on that? This will go on our website. So starting tomorrow, you can start ordering your Raj Bhog. Raj Bhog is a noon offering that's given to the Lord. And it's usually the heaviest offering in terms of food items to the Lord, unlike breakfast or dinner. But those of you that are single, this is a great way to get prasadam and to also have something very wonderful. Okay? So, any questions, you can let us know. Thank you, Prabhu. Next. So, for Vaishnavas, the entire year revolves around the appearance and disappearance days of the Lord and His dear devotees. So, yesterday we had the disappearance day of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Anybody know anything about Gopal Bhatta Goswami? Anyone?
His father is Venkata.
Yes, his father is Venkata Bhatta, who was what? Venkata Bhatta was a pujari in Sri Rangam. So he was a Sri Vaishnava devotee. But he's also very famous for his tremendous learning and, of course, Shri Radha Ramanji. Beautiful deities. As Harivamsha Prabhu said to me, I was talking about the glories of Shri Radha Raman. He said, yeah, he's this small. But when you're in front of him, you can tell he's the Raja of Vrindavan. He's that powerful, a deity. So that was Gopal Bhatta Goswami. And yesterday was also the appearance day of Shri Ramchandra Kaviraj. Does anybody know who Shri Ramchandra Kaviraj is? There's a famous song, right? Shri Chaitanya Prabhu Dayakara More. So Narottama Das Thakur writes that may I have friendship for Shri Ramchandra Kaviraj. So he's the disciple of Shri Srinivasacharya. So that was his appearance yesterday, and today we had a chance to hear this morning about Srila Jayadev Goswami, who's very famous for Geet Govinda, and very recognized in the Vaishnava circle for his tremendous mood of love for Shri Shri Radha Krishna. So you can read about him in the pastimes of the Vaishnava saints. Or you can listen to today's Bhagavatam class from this morning, where it was described in a very beautiful manner. Tomorrow is the disappearance day of Lochan Das Thakur. Anybody know anything about Lochan Das Thakur? What did he write? Anybody know what book he's famous for? Yes. Yes. Shri Chaitanya Mangal. Very famous book by a great devotee. So anyways, these devotees, Krishna, Uttama Bhakti is defined as service to the Lord and those that are dear to the Lord, including his eternal associates like these acharyas. So we should remember them. So upcoming major festival, first one is Nityananda Triyodashi. It's the appearance day of Shri Nityananda, who is none different than Balaramji and considered the Adi Guru, the original spiritual master. So he appears, as you know, before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he also appears before Lord Krishna in form of Balaramji. So his appearance day will be February 9th, which is a Sunday. And so there's opportunities for sponsoring bhoga, which means food items that get offered to the Lord and then distributed amongst all of you Vaishnavas. There's flower offering, because more garlands and more decorations. There's abhishek, which means bathing Lord with sacred items such as ghee, honey, etc. And then there's the dress. As you can see, Shri Nitai Sachinanda are wearing very beautiful, ornate, embroidered dresses. These are not made in the US. They're actually made and constructed in Vrindavan. So you can do any of those. It's in the calendar outside, right? Calendar outside has all those information. Behind the wall here, there's a big calendar for the new year where you can write down whatever you want to sponsor. Everything's tax deductible. And then Shri Gaur Purnima is on March 13th, the appearance day of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And the same things, bhoga, flowers, abhishek, deity dress, you can all offer as you desire. Please consider donating for this. This is important festivals. Shri Nitai Sachinandan are literally maintaining our spiritual lives, and in gratitude, we can do a little bit likewise in reciprocation. Okay, next. So today, January 19th, Bhoga sponsorship Sunday feast was by Dheeraj Prabhu and Somya Mataji in remembrance of Jairam Reddy Prabhu. Are they here? Are other Mataji or Prabhu here? Hare Krishna Prabhu. So Jairam Reddy Prabhu is your father? Okay. When did he leave? When did he pass away? Last year? Okay. January 26th in 2023? 22. Okay. So we pray that your loving father can continue on in his spiritual life and develop Krishna Prem. And we pray that you can get solace and relief in your separation by remembering that through your devotion, he benefits, and he can continue with association of dear devotees, which is a surefire way to get out of the wheel of birth and death. So thank you for sponsoring. This is very valid way of observing your father's passing away. All the Shastras talk about serving Vaishnavas as a means of garnering their mercy. Okay? So, Hare Krishna. And then flowers were sponsored by Meghasham Prabhu, and we heard about his father, Kalisha Das Prabhu's birthday. So thank you, Meghasham Prabhu, for doing that. And January 26th, meaning next week, we have sponsorship for Bhoga by Abhilash Prabhu, Arnab Prabhu, and Shubhani Mataji, and flowers by Ashish Kapoor Prabhu for his father's birthday. And then on February 2nd is Rahul Prabhu, Deepika Mataji, and Ram Bhoga and flowers. So thank you all. I don't see, is Rahul Prabhu here? wonderful young family. So these are sponsorship items. Next. And then Sripada Mataji will speak a little bit of Srila Prabhupada's Leela, pastimes. So this is important for us to feel a connection to Srila Prabhupada. So the idea is to repeat something that Srila Prabhupada said, so it can bring mercy into our lives. Okay? And I think that's the last thing, right? And then we have prasadam prayers. Anirudh Prabhu, is the team going to, Kirtan Mandali going to have Kirtan? So those of you after, one last thing. How many of you were here for the play or drama? That's it? You guys seemed so excited a half hour ago. What happened? How many of you were here for the play and drama? Hari Bol! It's not as loud as then. How many of you were here? Yes. My sense is that everybody looks forward to this every 5 weeks. So you got your work cut out. The kids are doing beautiful service. Neelambar wrote the play. That's wonderful. That's really wonderful. So please, may Shri Nitai Sachin and Srila Prabhupada bless you to continue such service. I think it's nice. Srila Prabhupada appreciated it, like he did book distribution and reading Shastra and Harinam and food distribution. Whatever brings us the greatest attachment to Shri Krishna, that we should cultivate. It's not a matter of what is better or what is worse. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So this Prabhupada Nectar share is from the Prabhupada's disciple group on Facebook. My godbrother shared this. His name is Yudhisthira. It's a letter that Srila Prabhupada wrote in December 1968 to Saradiya, who is my god sister. She's no longer with us. She was the one, I don't know if any of you know, she was the one that was, she was an early Prabhupada disciple that joined in New York, and she was deaf. So she still chanted the holy name. She was a wonderful devotee. Arjuna is with, and I wanted to share this because this is really kind of an interesting letter that Srila Prabhupada shared. Arjuna is with Krishna in innumerable different material universes at one time. Still, there is only one spirit soul who is Arjuna. Srila Prabhupada, are Arjuna and Kunti Devi in Krishna Loka? Srila Prabhupada answers, to answer your second question, you should know that Arjuna and Kunti Devi are not in Krishna Loka. They are eternally associated with Krishna only in the material world. Just like Krishna is always in the spiritual world, so similarly, he is always in the material world, and his pastimes are going on there also. In the material world, Krishna also has eternal associates such as Arjuna and Kunti Devi. There is a difference between the body and soul of Arjuna and Kunti Devi, but although Arjuna is with Krishna in innumerable different material universes at one time, still there is only one spirit soul who is Arjuna. This spirit soul expands into many different bodies, and thus you can understand that there are also incarnations of devotees as well as incarnations of Krishna. This is the power of the spirit soul, that it is unlimited. Such conception cannot be understood while one is still in the conditioned state. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
I can see that you're all thinking about it, so keep thinking about it and keep your mind absorbed in Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So we'll have prasadam prayer, and Murli Madhava Prabhu can chant prasadam prayer, and then those that want prasadam can go up. I don't know whether we'll need to have a queue given the number of people, but go up orderly and safely, and then look after your kids and clean up after the children. Okay? Hare Krishna.
महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नाम ब्रह्मणे वैष्णवे शल्पपुन्नवतं राजन् विश्वास न भजायते শরীলয় বিদ্যা জাল জরেন্দ্রিয় তাহে কাল জীবে পেলে বিষয় সাগরে তার মত জিব্বায়তে লোভময় সুদুর্মতি তাকে যেটা কঠিন সংসারে কৃষ্ণ বর দয়াময় করিবারে জিব্বা জয় সপ্রসাদ অন্ন দিলাবাই সে অন্নামৃত পাও রাধা কৃষ্ণ গুণ গাও প্রেমে ডাক শ্রী চৈতন্য নিতাই জয় নিমাই জয় নিতাই জয় শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈত গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদি গৌর ভক্তবৃন্দ হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে জয় মহাপ্রসাদ কি শিল প্রভুপাদ কি গৌর প্রেমানন্দে।